Today I messed up when I smiled. Last night I went on a date with a girl I'll call Mackenzie. We met online, had fun getting to know each other, and then decided to meet in person. The chemistry we had online managed to remain intact when we were finally face to face. The date went so well that we agreed to continue the fun at her place. Since I used an Uber and Mackenzie used her own car, it made sense that we drive together in her car, which is what we did. So, there we were, driving. I didn't want to be presumptuous, but all the signs were pointing towards sex and I was beginning to feel that internal pressure to tell Mackenzie that I've had some bad sexual experiences due to my dentures. Quick backstory. A few months ago I lost my top front teeth due to a bad gum infection and I've had to learn to live with dentures ever since. It affected my self-confidence, especially during sex because my dentures would sometimes slip out when I'm kissing a girl or giving her oral. It's embarrassing and it usually takes me out of the moment. I actually had to limit how vigorous I get when I do anything sexual with my mouth out of fear that my dentures would come loose. I shared the less detailed version of that backstory with Mackenzie and made it sound as lighthearted as possible because I didn't want her to feel like I'm dumping my personal baggage on her before our first date was even over. She was surprised to find out about my dentures, which surprised me. I thought it was obvious when you look at my mouth, but apparently she never noticed. I was so eager to show Mackenzie that it's okay to laugh about it that I made an awkward gay joke about how I would be an outstanding twink because gummy BJs are the best BJs. Mackenzie giggled, but the energy I got from her was that I'm heading towards cringy as hell territory. However, instead of dialing it down or better yet, just keeping my mouth shut, I decided to attempt one more funny thing. Without thinking I randomly asked Mackenzie to quickly look at me, which she did. At that moment I gave her a big smile without my dentures. Mackenzie got such a fright that she stopped paying attention to the road and almost drove over a red traffic light at a busy intersection. She stepped on the brakes so hard that my dentures flew out of my hand and her car choked and switched off. Needless to say I didn't just lose all of my brownie points with Mackenzie, I practically buried them in the same grave as my missing teeth. I apologized to Mackenzie, but I could tell she was too upset to give a crap. All she wanted was for her car to start, which didn't happen immediately. I offered to help where I can, but she channeled the tone of every angry mother in existence and instructed me to focus on finding my dentures and make sure that it stays in my mouth. I complied. Mackenzie eventually got the car running again and I managed to find my dentures. Even though I had nothing to clean my dentures with, I was too nervous to bring it up, so I just put it in my mouth as is and hoped I didn't die of another gum infection. Mackenzie decided she was no longer in the mood for company and dropped me off at my house. We haven't communicated since. I think it's safe to assume I'm never gonna see her again. Too long. Didn't read. I thought it would be funny to remove my dentures and smile at my date while she was driving us back to her place. My hideous smile almost caused an accident, which prompted my date to drop my ass at home and most likely never speak to me again. Today I messed up. I showed my 6-year-old son that we have Minecraft on our home computer. So my 6-year-old autistic son loves Minecraft. He has it on his iPad. He has it on my wife's phone. He has it on his sister's iPad. He has it on my phone. He loves watching Think Noodles on our Vizio TV. He loves Minecraft. So my wife wanted to watch Picard. And his iPad was dying. So I remembered that I installed Minecraft on our home computer. So I showed him how to start it up and move around, and access his inventory. So my wife start watching our show. After about 30 seconds, I start to hear him calling out to me. Daddy! I got gunpowder from a creeper. Daddy! I know how to make a TNT block with sand and gunpowder. Daddy! I made a TNT block. Daddy! This is where I am going to live. This has been going on every minute. For the last 2 hours. I have been able to get about 30 minutes of show actually playing. And my wife is laughing every time he calls out to me. Too long. Didn't read. Showed my son we have Minecraft on our computer. He won't shut the heck up about every single thing he does in it, and I can only give him praise. Today I messed up by paying too much attention to my boyfriend's shirt. This actually happened yesterday, but it's hilarious and I don't really want to share with people I know in real life. My boyfriend was away for a week to see his family, in our COVID-19 safety bubble, for the holidays. We were laying in bed catching up and one thing led to another and I started going down on him. We were just starting out so he still had his shirt on. His shirt was Vault Boy from the video game Fallout, giving a big thumbs up. Now, I have never played Fallout before but I know about it since it's pretty popular. Unfortunately, I know enough about it that as I am giving him that sexy eye contact during the BJ, I kind of noticed the Vault Boy and the thumbs up. I guess I wanted to fit in with the Vault Boy cause my horny brain decided to give my boyfriend a huge thumbs up while I'm deep-throating his pole. When he looked at me all confused, I decided to very confidently say, "I am the Vault Boy. I live underground." Bless him, he tried to keep a straight face cause I literally said that and started blowing him again. When I realized what I just said, I laughed until I cried. I was still eating dick though and laughing, crying and choking all at once. Needless to say, we had to take a sexy time break and now he won't stop telling me I'm his Vault Boy. Too long. Didn't read, got caught, blocked by the Vault Boy from Fallout.